Hey guys, Chris here again, and I just wanted to actually show you how I actually save money on my in-app purchases on Game of War Fire Age. Now to do this, you actually have to have an Android device, but if you're like me, I've kind of been converted to all my iDevices with my iPad, my iPhone. I really don't want to shell out the money to actually buy another Android device just to save money. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually load a Android environment to play your apps on your PC. Now, to do this, it's actually a free software, and it is called BlueStacks. So all you gotta do is open up a web browser and go to BlueStacks.com. I'll include a link at the bottom of this video here in the comments to make it easier for you. Now, once you actually open up the BlueStacks.com in your browser, you'll see a download BlueStacks button in the top right hand corner. Just click that and download the app. It's about 324 meg, so just download that, then run it. Since I've already actually have this installed, I'm going to skip this part. But basically, once you run it, just follow the prompts. It's going to go through, set it up, and then it's actually going to run the BlueStacks, or the Android app player. And once you actually set it up for the first time, you do actually have to log in with the Google account or Gmail account, just whatever you need to get through it till you can actually get to the actually operating device. And once you do, it'll look something like this. So once it loads up here, it looks like a actual Android device here. So what you want to do now is actually open up the browser. If it's not on the front here, if you actually click down here at the app drawer, it'll actually bring up one here too. You can actually bring the browser this way. And once it loads up, we are going to go to www.amazon.com/underground. It's another free app that's going to actually install, which is actually going to let you use the Amazon coin that you can buy at a discount to actually pay for your in-app purchases. Now, at the bottom of the page, I'm also going to include a link to my, well, I'll probably just include a link to my website that actually has which will take you straight to the link for the Amazon coins. And that way it'll be a little bit easier to get to, because I have a little bit of trouble actually encoding my links down in the comment section. And actually, I'll put a link to the Amazon Underground as well. So once this gets loaded up here, like I said, just browse to www.amazon.com/underground. And once the page loads up here, there's going to be a orange get the Amazon Underground link to actually download. And there it is. You're going to click on this, and it's actually going to start downloading the Underground app. Now, if you're not used to Android devices, you'll notice that it doesn't pop up like on Windows or even on the iDevice, how it has a little app on there and actually shows you. But if you'll notice in the top right hand corner, you'll have a down arrow loading, and it's actually downloading it right now. If you click and drag down, you'll actually see the menu and see where it's actually downloading the app right now. So once it gets done downloading, then what we're going to do is actually double click it to install. Now it's going to show you all the stuff that it wants to actually access. Since this is an Android app player inside here, it's actually only going to deal with the actual tablet looking Android tablet look itself, so don't worry about accessing other stuff. So just hit the next on this and then the install. Okay, once the app is installed here, we're going to open it. And what this is going to actually do is actually lets you download the apps that you want to play through it. And what it does, it's got the coding is different on it. So what it's going to do is actually let you use the Amazon coins, or you can actually use your whatever credit card you have on your Amazon account. So what you're going to do is actually sign in to the Amazon, your own Amazon account. Now, if you don't have one, set one up because you're going to actually have to use it to actually buy the Amazon coins, and then use it to actually log in here and actually use it inside the game itself. Now, once you actually have logged in, this Amazon Underground, it actually has thousands of free games, and actually a lot of the games that you can play, it actually gives you like free upgrades instead of having to pay the $4.99 for the add-in or whatever. You can actually get it for free. I'm not going to go over those here. I'm actually just going to go as if I was go to search for my Game of War app here and install it. And then once it's installed, we're going to actually open it and log in to your ordinary Game of War account just like you would on your iDevice. And I'll show you why or how this actually is different than what you get with Apple. Okay, once this setup gets done here, let's just hit install and finish it up here. And now we're going to actually open it up. Now when it first loads up, it's going to look funky because it's going to turn sideways, but it will actually adjust and pop up the way you're used to seeing it. Now if it does like it's doing here for you, just up, there it goes. Actually say it should auto adjust. So just log into your account. Okay, once everything gets finished, gets loaded up there, this is going to look exactly like it does on your iDevice. The only difference is when you actually click on a package to buy. Okay, I do apologize for the sideways screen. This laptop I'm actually using is kind of old, and it's just all the resources are kind of tied up right now. But you'll see when it loads up there, it'll actually show you how many of your Amazon coins that you currently have. It'll tell you how many you have, or what it takes to buy the pack, plus tax if you have it. Now, there is a way to actually earn extra coins with this purchase. They run specials at different times, so you never know what you're going to get back, so it's always an added bonus to it. But you'll see here the coins, it's just round up, let's say 2,200 coins, which is about $22 after tax, coin wise. But now let me actually show you actually where to get the coins and how that's actually going to save you some money. Okay, I'm going to add a link at the bottom here also of sorry, I'm using one of my blog websites here, but I've got a link right here for you to actually click to actually get the Amazon coins. If you don't want to use my link, if you just go to Amazon and actually go in there and just search in the search bar for Amazon coins, you can do it that way too. But you can see here you can actually buy different denominations of the Amazon coins, and these prices vary almost day to day, sometimes week to week. They just had a good sale where this 50,000 coins was actually $350 instead of the usual price of $375. So that made it about $75 for a $100 pack. Um, so it's shown here, and even now you're saving 25%. If you have to buy smaller ones, like I said, the discount goes down to 20%, and it changes for each one here. So, like I said, each 10,000 coins, they're pretty much worth a penny a piece. So 10,000 would be the equivalence of a $100 pack, or the $99.99 pack. plus tax if you're in a place or in a state that actually taxes. So don't forget that. But for mine, so right now, even with the 6% tax here where I am, if I bought the 100 or the 10,000 coins, which would be the equivalent of $100 pack, it would cost me 76. And if I had to go in here and buy the 1,000 for, let's just say, $8, that's $84 that I'm going to pay using Amazon coins compared to going through Apple and actually paying $106. So you can see how this actually saves you money. Even more if you buy the bigger packs at the bigger discount. Of course, it just depends on how much you want to spend. So that's pretty much it for this. The Amazon coins are used in a lot of the other, as you can read here, in the other apps and stuff like that. So you don't have to just use them for the Game of War, but that's the one that I play the most. So I just wanted to show you this, and I hope that actually might actually save you guys some money out there. I know if you're like me with Game of War, you can invest a lot of money real quick. So anything you can save to come ahead is actually beneficial to all of us. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you have a comment or question, just throw it down below. Like I said, I'll include the links to all these for you. And hope that, like I said, you save some money on this. Thanks, and I'll catch you next episode.